All right, end to one for game crew. We are back with round 3 of this edition of Tuesday Night Takedown. Here we have, back from round 1 actually, we have Zach Lohman playing his Turbo Zacian deck. And then on the right hand side we have Derek, who is playing his Ultra Garb deck. So right now we see Zach going first here. Zach's really going to try to win the Stadium War with Chaotic Swell, make sure Derek can't get down his Silent Labs. See him going for the quick ball here. He's probably going to get a Zacian here. Just getting a Zacian down and using Intrepid Sword. Not necessarily the worst thing. Also, probably not that bad starting that Watch and Learn Pseudo Wudo. Something he might not care about long term in this game. Also nice knowing that Luster Downfall is not going to be one-shotting that Zacian V as well. Derek getting a really nice setup here, also starting with the Ultra Necrozma, getting a Trubbish down. See Zach there with a Metal Saucer. All right. Throwing it all away right there. Going to draw 6. I think Zach is probably really looking for, though, is one of his stadiums. We see Zach here with another quick ball, discarding an N. So I'm not sure necessarily what Zach's going to be looking for here. Maybe a second Zacian at all. He's going to grab a Shaman. So Zach's looking to do a little bit more digging there. Zach shuffles out there. You can see on the top of his discard playing the Cabalion GX. Which actually be really good in this matchup here, preventing Derek from being able to discard his energy from that Luster Downfall attack. So we see Max Elixir hitting as well. Zach still hasn't even attached for turn yet, so that Zacian's actually going to be powered up, ready to go here on turn 1. It's a shame he can't swing. He still hasn't even played a supporter yet, even though he can't. Just shows how insane this card, how insane that card might actually be. So we see Derek here, top decking a Trubbish. In that choice band, there's a Silent Lab and straight Sycamore there. Great start here. Looking at Derek saying he's going to play a Nest Ball. Probably going for another Ultra Necrozma. I'm going to get that down. Just having a backup attacker available. Derek doing his first deck check here. Derek is being the honorary senior of our group here. Definitely doesn't play like one, though. So it looks like both players here having ideal starting turns here. Derek's clearly going to be taking this first turn knockout here. However, Zach has a Zacian ready to respond. I'm going to start forcing Derek to stream attackers. Derek thinking about if there's anything else he really wants to do for this turn. So there we see the Luster Downfall attack, knocking out the Watch and Learn Pseudo Wudo. So Zach promoting the Zacian V. Got a Stealthy Hood attached on there. See that Primate Wisdom Orangaroo in combination with Max Elixir is very, very powerful in the expanded format. Zach thinking about what he wants to do here, analyzing how many cards Derek has in hand right now. Run through a lot of resources there. Not sure the item count though, because we know Derek does play the Trash Lynch Garb, and he's going to go ahead and via Seeker and play that in. Adding another item though into the bin there. So right now, even though Derek does have double Troubush up, gives him a possibility to set up Garbotoxin. Zach is still really going to want to replace that Silent Lab because that's at least going to make Derek look for additional pieces off of this end of 5. So we see the second Zacian come down there, attaches energy. He's going to go ahead and Primate Wisdom, switch the card from his hand to the top deck. And look at that. Oh, we just realized the Silent Lab in play. Well, at least we know it was the top deck, the top of the card. So very clutch there. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle that up. This is a friendly tournament. We're not playing for points here or anything. These are all of our locals. So testing these cards out in a new format and expanded. There's going to be a little bumps in the road here, but we caught it. We caught it. So Zach's going to go away and quick ball away that metal energy. Look at that. But just even though Silent Lab really just put a hamper in some plans there, just shows you how powerful Primate Wisdom in combination with Max Elixir can be. It's essentially a free energy attachment to the bench. So he's going to go ahead and play that Max Elixir. Go ahead and he hits it anyway. He doesn't need it on the top of a deck. So I think it's about time now. Derek's going to start analyzing Zach's discard here, checking out how many items he has. And there we see the Brave Blade for knockout. So let's see here. Derek goes ahead and promotes a Troubush. He's got the Float Stone in hand, so he has that nice free retreat option there. Just kind of up in the air what he wants to do here. He's going to go ahead and play a Trainer's Mail. I'm going to go ahead and grab a Silent Lab. Silent Lab's still in play, though. Guzma Hala. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and throw out one of those Silent Labs. I'm going to get the full effect here of this Guzma Hala, though. Not quite enough item cards in there, I don't think, for Derek to really want to try to take advantage of Trash Lance right now. He likes having the dual Troubush setup right now.
All I needed was a strong energy. Oh my goodness.
So we see Derek grabbing his Silent Lab, a Float Stone, and a Double Dragon Energy.
I don't draw until I get a supporter. I show cards until I get a supporter.
They're thinking about anything else he wants to play here. Just kind of hold on to everything. Let's see there. He's got 10 items in his discard. Luckily, Zacian V not being psychic resistant as previous metal cards were before. And he's going to go ahead and pass and give up that Troubush. So we got Zach throwing down. Going to colorist for 5. So we know Derek went ahead and got the Double Dragon Energy. Not willing to swing into the Zacian V when Zach easily had another attacker on the bench here. I really do agree with this play. However, you just kind of also want to hope that he can't answer it up with any kind of gust. But since we just saw colorists, we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and see the retreat. Zach, he's going to go ahead and use that Brave Blade for knockout. So still looking at how many items are in Zach's discard right now. So we got 10. One more to make Trash Lance the full one shot. Let's see Derek playing the nest ball. Going for another Troubush. It's also really good right now for Derek that that Silent Lab has just been stuck in play. Although Zach has been thinning out his deck a little bit by little, so at some point he's gonna be able to get in there. We see him go ahead and gust up the Shaman with that Guzma, and then Luster Downfall is gonna let him take 2 prizes. So Derek essentially he has a favorable prize trade. However, you kind of get put on a clock where these Zacians are going to be constantly taking knockouts. Granted, they can't attack back to back. However, now that Derek has the prize lead, that counter energy is now in play. So as he gusts up, and then you see the Brave Blade with that metal, and then a counter energy filling the effect of Brave Blade. Derek trying to analyze what does he really want to do with this Trubbish? He's still short of the one shot essentially. Derek going through, seeing what resources he's already have gone through. Definitely wants to continue streaming these attackers. So we see him go ahead and put down the Garbotoxin. It's going to essentially just shut off Primate Wisdom right now. We see him go ahead and pitch the Silent Lab. Derek going to be looking for possibly another Trubbish. Just wants to see what's in his deck. He's going to go ahead and get another Ultra Necrozma. So Derek right now, he's in a really good spot actually. Late game end here because he doesn't play the Octillery. It's questionable on which one is better. So we see him Guzma, going to go for the Day, get another 2 prizes. But you really got to be scared now of that end to 1. Hence why our group is extremely feared locally. No, that's not even true at all. We just like the sound of end to 1 for game because we all know it's a nice moniker that was used for so long. But Derek going down to that 1 prize now. Zach getting that VS Seekers, easily going for an end now. But with Zach at 3 prizes himself too, he's gonna have to come up with a game plan here to be able to cycle those attackers out. He does have the manual retreat, however, it's still only gonna get him 2 prizes. He still has to find a way to get that 3rd prize. No. Although we do know that Zach does play a Kartana GX. That could easily, with the Blade GX attack, just take a single prize. So there we see Derek's top deck. Zach's still not getting into his Chaotic Swells either. There we are. Brave Blade. Let's see what Derek comes into. How is this man just not punished? There's no stopping him. So we see him going and grabbing an Ultra Necrozma right now. And of course, what's that top deck? A lovely Sycamore. I see Derek there playing the Trainer's Mail. I'm not sure exactly what he's looking for. Okay. Rescue Stretcher. Probably going to get himself a Trubbish out. He's going to load his deck back up with potential attackers. He's got that nest ball in his hand. He's probably going to eye up another Trubbish now. Start putting that that Trash Lance threat. It's really the big thing that is going on here. Derek will be able to swing into the Zacian, discard an energy, but a single energy, Zach will be able to retreat it and take a return knockout on the Ultra Necrozma. However, after the last VS Seeker that Zach has played, he is in one-shot range now of Trashalanche. We had the discarding. So he's going to discard the counter energy there. So we got that manual attachment. It's going to allow Zach to retreat and then return a knockout here. However, Zach's probably really hoping to get into a VS Seeker so he can end Derek back down to 1. It's definitely not out of the picture at all for Zach. You see him grab the professor's research. Derek going through Zach's discard there. Probably, again, just confirming the amount of items he has, seeing what he has access to supporter-wise via Seekers and Ends. Zach here thinking about what he wants to do next here. Say, grab the professor's research. He's going to go ahead and manually retreat because he can't swing again with that Brave Blade. Looking at what he's got here. That is a double saucer. So Zach now at least knows that if Derek doesn't win on this next turn, essentially, he's not winning at all. Because he has the return KO through another Zacian, as long as he gets another energy on it. So Derek's definitely got to be happy knowing that he's at least going to hold on to his hand. And here's the Chaotic Swell finally. But now that Derek has Garbotoxin up, and to be honest, the prize is that Zach is at right now, Garbotoxin isn't even needed. So there we see take the knockout. He's going to go ahead and promote the Garbotoxin, but he's already got it in hand. Make sure he puts down the correct Garbodor down, and that'll wrap it up. So great game by the both of them, showing the power again of Zacian V and expanded. Thanks to Zach. And then wants to sauce with the Blade GX. And then Derek showing that Ultra Necrozma is still completely viable in this format with a powerhouse like Zacian around. So we appreciate you guys watching. If you guys like the content or think we can do anything different, let us know. But, give us a like, comment, share the video with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe because we be putting out content as much as possible. And definitely every Tuesday beyond. So this is the end of one for game. We appreciate it. Take care.
Not hitting swell for that long. I'm like, there's...
Yeah, like I was like, did you prize one swell? No, they were just both at the bottom.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like when you end up and you net ball.